Okay, we've read Warming Draughts to Uplift the Heart, a wonderful compendium of healing tisanes compiled by Nathan of Regensburg. Nathan and his family sought sanctuary at Bangkok but were confined to the Barber's Tower, as it was then known, by the suspicions of the monks, but want more freedom over time. Nathan records his delight on the day he was finally permitted access to Earl Brian's meadow. He speaks very carefully of the black bird he met in its branches, and the treasures of music and history that it brought him when he healed its wing. Hmm. Alright, I do have a new lesson. And the question is again of morph. I mean, I could also try now that I know I can. Now that I know I can use desks, I could also try going for a level 8 nectar. It is risky though. Let's see if I can find a good desk. Oh, it's on the desk. Ah, they are happy. It's unfortunately the best soul I have. Don't really have many skills. Don't have many skills, unfortunately. Of nectar yet. Okay, I'm only at 5 of 8. Tool or an ink? Let's go through all the tool again. The mortar would have at least one. I mean, that's probably as best as it gets. Bothering can would work, but that's also only one nectar. Oh, let's try it. Ooh, we found some abandoned luggage. And sand. Alright. In the dark? Yes, sure. Who doesn't like to be out on the beach in the dark? What's the issue? Ah, boring. Alright. Then at least consider the luggage. No, where can... Oh! There's the writing case! Found it! Yeah, to invite visitors to a salon. So I'm not sure I can actually use that to learn languages from them. Damn, where is that now? Damn it, where is it? Damn, where's the writing case? Why is it not on the... You were supposed to go in here. Thank you. Giving me a panic attack. Alright. Oh, also... Alright, this is going. Where else do I have a book? Didn't I have another one? Oh yeah, right, up here. Alright. Okay, what are we reading here? Chione of Abydos, a play dealing with the 9-year sojourn of a snow goddess in the Thracian city of Abydos by Apollo Fireweaver in English, published in 1892, purportedly from an older Greek text. Alright, I'm reading. The entity called Chione arrives... Oh, sunny weather. Arrives in a blizzard and demands the city gates are bared. As Abydos falls under her spell, the dead return but do not speak. And I've read, for 8 years the city is a place of slow death, frosty ecstasy and silent beauty, but in the 9th year of a conspiracy of shouts is mounted against the quiet that Chione demands. The conspirators open the city gates and the scarred man comes to drag Chione out by the hair. Summer returns, but the conspirators die of remorse. There it is. Alright, with the memory regret. Less than snowstorms. Ooh, skin chopped meat. It's not the worst thing to find in abandoned luggage. And you want some extra soul. I mean, yeah, I can add 2 extra. And the question is, am I going to use the weather card for anything? I don't know. I mean, also sunny weather is relatively common and it's not the best. I mean, I could try and get the spire with the priest. I mean, yeah, I guess with upgraded phones, doable, but not today. And sunny weather is relatively common. So I don't have to rush here. But I have to make sure that I add enough soul here. And there we go, that's done. Yay! Our package got delivered. Alright, the meat. The meat. Where did I put that? Probably in the pantry somewhere. Alright. We've been reading The Beekeeper's Ends. Dialogues with bees and uses for honey is erratically recorded by Ricardo Milagro, gardener of Hush House in Musgrave's time. I'm reading. Milagro spends an entire chapter on his hatred of wasps, which he describes as the vile pretenders. I'm also reading. Milagro claims that bees retain many traditions passed down from earlier and greater branches of their species, but that they are fiercely jealous of these traditions being passed to lesser insects, and insists above all on an oath of secrecy. Tragically, therefore, he is unable to describe these more substantial and powerful traditions. See that? Insect and nectar is a new lesson. Alright. Okay, now I have to see that I place all the canned ham somewhere. Okay, there we go. Alright, what now? At least 7 knock. At least 7 hard. Yep, here we have sky and rose. Because I'm gonna try for a couple sky. Memories done. More. Damn, I have a lot of skills by now. I mean, 2 scars more than enough. Oh, I could craft an awakened feather. Alright, let's master this mystery for start. And then see if we can do another one. With Sky told them we're 1 short. Okay. What else do we have? Winter and Moth. And technically I also have Forge, of course. Now, new skill of Nectar. That I could upgrade. And then try another book with Nectar. Ooh, but it would be even better to upgrade this. Is that my last health? I mean, that book is not in a... It's in another language, but it's a language I understand now. Okay, maybe using the desks wasn't the brightest idea. I feel like I'm starting to lose track. Memory Arch. have to go for art. That's fantastic. Then let's go over this book. The soul and the skill. An unfamiliar language. Not unfamiliar anymore. And where is that watering can, huh? Five out of 8. I could sacrifice a lesson, but that's not worth it. Oh, also Yugoing. Alright, let's try it. Alright, yeah, so weather's not gonna happen. Is the art gonna be next? Oh, come on. Just give me the art already. Bet I'm gonna find some wall art with sky. Ooh, isn't okay now that's winter. There, done. Okay, I need 3 nectar here. Comfort, soul, art. Okay, should be doable. Yeah, okay, soul is not happening though. I've used all my health. Maybe let me go and check on this book first. Okay. So we were reading A True History of Valentine D. Wolfe, written in the third person by Valentine D. Wolfe. Rarely coherent, though it includes some useful footnotes on falconry and on exotic veterinary medicine. I'm reading Valentine is obsessed with the meaning of the D. Wolfe coat of arms. On the field, or a chevron and arched gules between 2 corby heads, a raised sable in chief, and a wolf sergeant sable in base. And I'm also reading, long have the 2 birds pursued my blood, yet one is no crow, yet it is darker. Long has the wolf rolled itself in gold like a clovered cow, until its slobberings stain our thoughts. A new memory and a new lesson. Faded feathers. That one is new, yeah. And we've also completed this book. Oh, that I should also... What's that? On resonance. Experiments in Itcherstry by the skysmith Everett Vincent. I'm reading. Vincent suggests percussion instruments that might be sympathetic to a number of hours and names. Some are more likely than others. I've read. Vincent uncontroversially suggests drums of various materials as the sympathetic instrument for the thunder skin and its ascendant Duindra zones. He proposes bells of bronze and iron for the lionsmith and colonel. He spent some time on the design of a bee rattle for the malachite, but doesn't seem entirely confident of his findings. But a new lesson. Okay. Still have to save this here. Comfort nectar, huh? Hey! Counts! Okay, can I find something better? Interestingly, these don't count as comforts. This one does. I mean, great, I guess. Oh, it's only one comfort. No, it's probably the best I can do. Alright, one new lesson, another new lesson. And some wall art. That should be easy enough. Here we go. Okay, now what memories do I have? I have foresight, regret, and fear. I could use foresight for another book. I could use fear for a book. I mean regret. But I believe fear... I did have a scale book here. Level 8 though. I don't have a matching soul. Okay, well, that's 3, that's 5. I need 8. Could work out. could. I've also found something craftable. Alright, and now a tool of scale. And let's try it. Okay, no language barriers so far, and wind. Alright, let's see if we can get these to work out. Three winter, that's our best. The globe had moon, I believe. Yep, here's moon. Damn, the kitchen knife is pretty OP. Right, also it's spring. Don't forget. Don't forget to use your garden, darling. I guess I'm talking to myself. Alright, forge. Let's see what kind of skills we have for this. Level 2 forge. Ooh, level 3. pretty sure I just had a tool in my hand. There we go. Perfect. I don't have to be careful with that. It's fantastic. Okay, just double checking 8 and 8. 6 and 8, okay. So here I'll have to add some more 8 and 8. Okay, this one's good. Alright. And this book is done. The Berry Book. Rosa Blake, 7th librarian of Hush House, talks about food. For no other apparent reason but that it was the kind of thing she did. She talks about food in the woven language Kilasimi. I'm reading. Who was it once said, food is the womb of a plant? It was me. Take a few moments to think on that in ripened wisdom. I shall leave a blank space for your moments, here in this page. I'm also reading. Nectar, children mine, cast my words into sufficiency of nectar and watch the Perissimus burst from wood. Gather more nectar, wring it from the trees and earth, and our Perissimus gushes forth the sacrament. You will thank me. Okay, I have more and more books where what I'm reading sounds almost like not like recipes, but like tips on crafting. Like do this, mix these kind of things. Okay, now Grail. Hmm. Okay, interesting that this is also a nectar, since the book is red. Okay, so the question is Grail. So we have 4. That's 7. Okay, so the most would be 7. I have 10 here. If I can't even find an appropriate desk right now. Oh, there we go. Let's see. And the skill. The language has killed see me again. Do I have a tool of Grail? That's a good question. Damn you. Okay, the scales. I can try it. Let's try it. Alright, that was up here. Okay. Dusk has fallen. I shouldn't lose any of these. These are all lessons. Well, I don't have to worry about. Memories, soul, furniture. Yeah, the soul hasn't reformed, unfortunately. Not happening. It was a little too early for that. Extra effort, soul. And memory. The one soul will do it. Okay. And of course now I have a soul. Okay, so that's done. Oh, too bad. Yeah, rain isn't helping. Okay, we can auction a book. It's a tally price. One now. Good. We might end up not getting that. Too bad. Too bad. Well, it will depend on me finding a piece of furniture. I know you guys are considered wall art. That's a thing. Yo, the living relic is considered comfort. Let's go. Let's go. That's gonna save my ass. Relevant furniture or the comfort? Okay, so the animals? Yeah, true story. The animals count as comforts. Alright, I was reading the wonderful shape, blessings and invocations of the triple knot recorded at a sanctuary in Cyprus, notable for its weavers, sculptors, and gardeners. That's a book we just discovered, cataloged today. Alright, I'm reading The Roots Go Deep, The Knots Remain. I'm also reading The final invocation is one for the restoration of the roots to be spoken before an altar of the triple knot, but puzzlingly it should not be spoken by any priestess of the knot, or even by one who has been initiated into their mysteries. Interesting. Okay, and I can do yet another book. Double checking that I don't have anything else with more grail. I don't think I do, no. Since both of my Arabs are fatigued right now. Alright, but 7 out of 8. Can also go for this nectar. On level 8, that's a heart. Unknown language. Okay, this one is almost done. And you were safe both now, right? Yeah. Let's start another level 6 guy. Now I'm on a row of the books. And if I find a tool, which I should be able to, yes. Perfect, I don't have to worry about this. Damn, reading at the books, reading at the desks is so useful. Incredible. Okay, here I read Ethery After, an anonymous erotic novel occasionally claimed to have been written by Ava Deolf, although at least 2 duels were fought in her honor to avenge this slander. I'm reading. The novel graphically details Madame Ethery's various imprisonments, ravishments, and escapes in the debauched commonwealth of tinctures and its neighbor, the pious Atrament. While also reading, it becomes apparent that many of Ethery's lovers and pursuers, Catwink, Houndskull, Nillik, are transparent allegories for inks, and that Ethery is an embodiment of knowledge pinned to paper. To her mingled delight and dismay. The author only half commits to the metaphor, though, and is clearly at least as interested in titillation as revelation. But that's interesting. Alright. Inks of containment. Another lesson I can learn. Right, and here we've read The Amalgam of the Red Rose, an account by Mistress Redflower of the alchemical operations favored by the House of Lancaster, also identified with the Sunset Road. These operations ultimately led to their victory in the War of the Roads, but are described as now debased. I'm reading. The generals of the houses of Lancaster and York are described as brother enemies, a term more usually associated with the dyadic, invariably twinned echelon. Okay. I've also read the author's conclusion is that the absence of the operations of the Dawn Road, the operations of Sunset, right? The author's conclusion is that in the absence of operations of the Dawn Road, the operations of Sunset inevitably became unbalanced, debased, and ultimately enfeebled. The combination of the two is described tantalizingly as the Forge's true alloy. Okay. See, that's the lesson I can consider and learn. Sorry, to make a skill. And the inks of containment. Okay, regarding crafting inks, I guess I need a skill for each different set of inks. So we have inks of revelation, inks of containment. I know there's also inks of power, but I don't have that skill yet. Alright, interesting. Alright, before I finish this, let me double check how am I looking. Okay, I do need some extra grail here. That was good. Okay. Then. Oh, now you're hungry again. Okay, cool. I've read. It is written. Musgrave, fourth of the Dewolf line, writes tentatively about the Covenant of Brancrook and the legacy of the sacred inks he calls Incosta Potentialia. Subjects in the inks of power. Okay. Means another ink skill is acquired. I'm reading. As the light passeth through a prism into many colors, so the great inks separateth into the lesser inks, and the lesser inks into inks minor. So the light passeth through a prism into many colors, so the great inks separateth. Does that mean I can split more powerful inks into less powerful inks? Am I reading that right? Musgrave coyly refuses to talk of the great inks, or else refuses to admit he doesn't know much about them. He insists that Yugol and Stargall, which can be mixed with sufficient nectar or sky is backed, are sufficient for most befitting purposes. Right, nice. I know. You are hungry. Sorry, I'm double checking my books, but I'm now super nervous that I'm missing one where I need to add extra stuff and it fails. And that would really annoy me. Okay, but these two books are not done yet. Okay. Then let me wait on this book. Soul of Grail, huh? There you go. Alright, let's go for the march. not ideal. That soul element. The black salts. Concentrates smoldering essence into a forge ingredient. Okay, on a 6 out of 8. Tool or ink, tool or ink. Okay, so I'm one short. I'm sure that's gonna be doable. Okay, that desk is still busy. Alright. I have read The Orchid Transfigurations, A Birth, the second volume of a compilation of quasi-Rosicrucian allegories, supposedly by Robert Flood. This is in the original Latin. Right, I'm reading. Flood, or pseudo-Flood, suggests alignments between the alchemical tradition of Rubedo and the older Grail traditions through the Pine Knight's quest for the Cinnabar Cup. Okay. I've read Seek the Cup in the birthing bed, the Pine Knight is told. The midwife at the birthing bed, to his amazement, is the Mountain Mother. In a fit of awe, he both gilds and flays himself. The vigilant storm bursts joyfully from the remains. Alright. Another book mastered, and oh, damn it, I put the wrong book already. This one's mastered. This one, for some reason, is a level 8 Grail. It's very irritating that this book is red, not green. with the memory of the day and the watering can. Okay, so I have a book up here, down here, and in here. Alright. Alright, but I believe I will end it here for today. We did a lot of stuff. With a couple more rooms and a lot of books. And I think like I got a little bit of an understanding on crafting. And that's actually the biggest thing today. And then I did some cooking. Well, I stopped like 2 hours ago, but yeah. And I have 2 new pets. The seagull that won't leave my inventory. And the living relic. Because you put it right now or else... Listen, don't be like that. Anyway, thanks for being here. And I hope you enjoyed this. See you soon.